Dear guests, parents, teachers, and students, I'm Jonathan, valedictorian of the class 2022. I still remember vividly how I gave my speech as student representative in the graduate ceremony 2 years ago. I knew that very soon I would become one of the graduates, and it still nevertheless surprised me how fast time has passed. Let's rewind to my first semester in UEIS in 2019. As a student, I was quite different then compared to now. And one key difference at that time was that I was a scatterbrain. At that time, I could not let go of regrets. What ifs often came across my mind like trolls in the forest. What if I studied harder in middle school? What if I didn't tell my story to that person 2 years ago? As I thought more about these things, my mood would often be ruined. I would also worry and overthink about my future too. For example, while my classmates might have been excited to study abroad, I was worried about the challenges I was about to encounter while living alone in a foreign country. I questioned whether the path I chose would work out. However, dorm life at UEIS really helps by allowing students to become more familiar with one another. My heart is open and my ears are listening. Homeroom teachers from that moment became my guiding lighthouse upon the breaking dawn. I gradually figured out what made me behave in such ways. It was my fear of uncertainty, having no clue what would happen the next day, the next 5 years, or the next 10 years. I believe in it led me to wanting to escape, to going back to the past and making up for the mistakes I made. I also later realized that this was unrealistic. I could not just bury my head in the sand like an ostrich. Sooner or later, I will have to be responsible for myself and have courage to face reality. We cannot change the past, we cannot change the future by worrying about it. The only thing I could do was to focus on now. I realized how wonderful moments like this should be cherished. I just let them slip by. Moments when me and my friends play guitar and AOE in the dancing room, working as a group to get homework done, hanging out together during holidays, visiting Xiaoliuqiu and Nan'ao, and gathering in a classroom and playing board games. These are the memories that I should hold on to. Adults always say that being a student is the easiest stage of a person's life. I'm not really sure about that. But one thing I'm certain of is that at our age, the stage of purity, we experience many of our character breakthroughs. And this is the phase in life where we learn to deal with ourselves and everyone else. We also experience emotional reactions, things that happen to us, no matter good or bad. I would like to say that if wonderful things are happening to you, then great, feel it and keep embracing it. But if things don't work out as we expected, face it, deal with it, but don't hold on to it. So many times when we make bad decisions or fail to overcome challenges, we think that it is a huge failure, the end of the world. We have to tell ourselves that it is not over. Our world will not collapse from such failures. Whenever you have a terrible day, always remind yourself that it is just a tiny fraction of the rest of your 20,000 days of life. At the end, when we look back, we may find out that it is not really a big deal. So try to accept everything with a kind manner and give our best to every single moment of our life. This is the end of my speech. Thank you.